Hello, all of you Vainglorious, you wonderful people, and welcome back to City Skylines, where you might be thinking, wow, the population sure did jump since the last video, and none of this looks the same. You're right. This is a whole new area across the river. Last time we were working over here, and now we're over here, and this is after a live stream. And the reason this has happened is because since I recorded these videos, in fact, by the time this video goes live, there will be a new DLC out for City Skylines. A really cool one, in fact. But something that happens when City Skyline releases updates to the game is it breaks a lot of existing mods temporarily. The mod creators do go through and get things fixed and working again. But what can happen on existing saves is that things that you built with mods, and which obviously this map is heavily modded, but things that you built with mods may not function properly later on down the road, which can cause problems. So because of that, sadly, we're probably going to have to say goodbye to this map. I know. I'm not very happy about it either. We may revisit it again at another time once all the mods are updated. And if you're wondering what mods I use, there's the list. All those. So I've got to wait for all of these to get updated. And even then, there's no guarantee that everything that I've built in this map will still function properly. So it's a bit of a disappointment, but I did give it a good send-off. I spent about 4.5 hours in a live stream. You're able to see the archive for that live stream in just a couple days right here on YouTube. Or if you're a Twitch subscriber, you can see it now. You can just go to my videos on demand and see me basically building up this whole area here. You're like, that took 4.5 hours? Yeah, but there was a lot more to it than that. There's also like an airport over here. I mean, I had such big plans for this map. You may recall when we first started talking about having this major city over here, and instead I've got like this little section of it. But you know, we got done what we could, and again, we'll try to revisit this map later on down the road. But that's why we're kind of where we are with it. The next video will be something to do with the new update. I don't know yet if I'm going to be able to obtain the DLC or not. It's still 4 days away at the time I'm recording this, and I have no idea. Being an unemployed person, games aren't really in my budget, so we'll just have to see what happens. But anyways, that's what's going on. So now I'll move you on to the regular video for today. And today we're going to probably finish this area out. We've got a pretty good residential demand going on, and this is all going to be high density. So this should get us up above 60,000, I'm really hoping. Let's put a couple beach houses in to start. I don't want to go too close to my subway here. So I think we'll do just some offices to this side of it. Right up to there, and then that's close enough to the shore. But yeah, we're going to do all high density stuff back here. Whoops. Every bit of this is going to be high density. One thing I did do between videos is I finished bringing out the metro to over here, added the stop in. So now there's 2 stops at that one. And then this is the end of the line here. Right by one of our bus stops, right by the high school. So that should all work out really well. It's really close to a touristy thing there. So I think that will work out really, really well. I also added in a few more, you know that word, recycling centers back over here. I forgot I had these here. So now we've got like a recycling center complex back here of 6 of them, and that has our garbage situation taken care of. It takes them a little while to get all the way over here, but they do get over here since there's so many trucks now, so it's not too big of an issue. So we'll do residential there, and then we'll do residential here. And then we'll see what our needs look like, because we're running out of space pretty quick. So let that get built up here. I think I'll go ahead and extend it on around to there. But no, actually, no, we'll not do that. That'll be something else. Probably commercial, because this would be a good spot for commercial. So yeah, so they're not wanting to build very quick. That kind of took it all in, apparently. So let's then go ahead and do some of this commercial. Don't get too close to my residential. Let's do all of this right here in the middle for sure. Also added in my disaster shelters, but you know, they're just boring disaster shelters, nothing exciting there. For over here as well as 2 over that direction. So all of those are in now. So this should take care of my commercial need here. Big, huge line of commercial. And we could probably get away with some smaller ones. If it'll make small ones. I don't know if it will or not. Like right here and here. Maybe right there. That might work. We'll have to see what happens. Yeah, they're going to build there. So that should take care of my commercial need. Still a little bit of demand for some offices. And, well, and/or industry. I don't want that whole thing being that. I just want a little buffer zone here of like 4. Bring that one to like there. And then the rest of this could probably wind up being residential. Most likely, but we got to let this get all built out. One thing I do want to look at, though, is traffic. Well, never mind. It's fine. I figured this area would be choked with traffic, but I guess I have my bus routes laid out fine. Yeah, okay. Never mind. It's doing really well. One thing I would like to do, though, is I've never really followed this train. So before we speed the game up to level 3, let's let the train get in. I've just never really seen the route this goes, and I think it could be kind of fun to go for a train ride. All right, let's speed it up, get the train here. There's 2 trains that run on this line. I don't know where they are. Hope they're not getting stuck in train traffic. That would suck. Because look at all these people. It's a lot of people. Where the hell is the train? Here it comes. I think there's only 2 running. We might need to up it to 3. Let's see how full this one gets. Wow, 226 people. That's a lot of people on the train. I just kind of want to ride it and follow along here. If I go to free camera, does it stay zoomed in on it? It does. Perfect. Nice. I've just never really seen what this is like. I brought it... Ooh, it's bumpy is what it's like. I brought it right alongside this road for a while, then it splits off as that bridge comes up, comes over here, climbs the hill, and then it goes to its own little Y divide. And then it goes up under the road that it was next to. I think that's a nice touch. There's the other train. So there's for sure 2 trains on that line. This is all shared by cargo and tourist trains right now. I may have to change that. Well, you must be auto-saving. Yes, we are. We may have to change that if this gets too busy. But for now, it's okay. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Up under our first little bridge here into the area where our train station is, I believe. Yeah, he's waiting. That's what's going on. They're waiting on trains on this end. The touristy trains. Because you can't make the tourist, you can't tell the touristy trains which side of the tracks to pull into. So, wow, we're waiting on another one? Oh, man. Ooh, that's bad. That's not good at all. So they're just sitting down here waiting for 3 other trains to empty. Look at all these people at this train station. Holy crap. Let's see. Let's take that off of there. How much does each train hold? We can go ahead and do that and speed this up. But we might need a 3rd train on here. I mean, it's barely keeping up. Let's go to the next stop here. This is the one that was just really full just a second ago. Granted, some of these are tourists as well. Like, only the yellow people are the ones waiting for that. All the other ones are tourists. They're all waiting to get on one of those tourist buses, or tourist trains that bring people in and out. Eventually, what will happen is, right now, this is set up to allow those intercity trains, which literally means, you know, just the trains that come from other cities. Eventually, there's a spot over here for a train station, the big guy to go, and they'll, you know, route trains out in everywhere. That will become the one that I allow my intercity trains, and I'll turn it off for all these smaller ones, and they'll just be connections from there to there, and then from over here to like over here, and tourists can come in that way instead of having to come into the middle of town to the smaller train station. That'll help a whole lot. You have crime, huh? Oh, you all have crime. Is there not a police station down here? The nearest one's there. I mean, I guess I can put in this small little village police station here, maybe. It's going to look funky no matter where I put it, though. Let's put it down over here, and that should help. There we go. Do you guys have fire coverage and all that out here? You don't. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and run through the stuff that we might need out here. I didn't realize I didn't have that stuff out here. Healthcare's okay, but I'll go ahead and throw one in anyway. What about death care? Yeah, you have no death care either. There, that should help these guys upgrade some too. Oh yeah, listen to that instantly. So I bet these guys that were all, yeah, these dudes were sitting here stuck at just 3 out of 5, and they're now all upgrading. Awesome, cool. I didn't even realize they were struggling out here. I mean, I knew they kept flooding, so, you know, I never really thought police coverage would have been their issue when clearly their houses keep getting wiped away by minor floods. Oh well, it's the risk you take when you live on the water's edge. I mean, I could raise this up a little bit more, I guess. I just don't want it to get too high. Let's grab all those and bring it up like just a few more there. I want these people to have a view of the water out of their, you know, windows there. And they still do. That's almost ground level. Actually, it's a little bit above that level now. So maybe that'll help. Maybe now they won't flood as often. What's weird is even these flood occasionally, which I don't get at all. Look how high they are above the water. The only thing I can think of is it has something to do with the dam and the way it releases water. I'm not really sure. Speaking of, how are we doing on power? Plenty of power. Plenty of water. Sewage treatment's getting down there, though. So let's go take care of that. And just so that I can keep a nice straight line on these, what I've been doing is grabbing them and then duplicating them in place, because that gets it at the exact same angle and everything. And then I just have to kind of eyeball it in and drop it in there. I don't know if I pay for it that way either, honestly. I don't think I have to pay to like put it in that way. I like the way that looks, though. I think that's kind of cool. And then so that they get electricity, there's just these little service roads, but nobody can really turn there. Like, I have turns restricted, because there's no need to turn there. They don't need police coverage, they don't need fire coverage, and they don't need healthcare coverage, because nobody actually works there. I think if I turned it on, or let them turn here, it would show that cars were parked there, but I don't think anybody actually really ever works there. They seem to run fine without workers. So, how are we doing over here? Looks like it's starting to fill out. Why is this all so small? Is that just what leisure is? Ooh, I really wanted bigger buildings there. I really wanted bigger buildings here. So, let's trade out and make this side tourism. I think that'll allow bigger buildings. About to find out. It's going to tear down everything that was just there. I just want nice tall buildings out here. And you guys are all building the eco-friendly homes, right? Yes, you are. Cool, cool, cool. So let's see what we get with leisure. Do we get taller buildings or not? I know they will eventually build like really nice big tall hotels. So I'm hoping that's as tall as that building's going to get. That's as tall as that building. Wait, no, that one's still leisure. All right, let's watch some of these that are being built. Where else do I have leisure? Over here somewhere. See, those got up to some pretty decent sized buildings. So yeah, they'll eventually upgrade. I hope. Well, no, because they build fully upgraded, don't they? Space bowling. It's bowling, but in space. Okay, there's a nice sized building going in. Okay, I guess it's not too bad. So it's just got to change from tourism over to leisure. I do have a tiny little bit more residential demand, so I will go ahead and fulfill that right now with this last little bit here. And that is this area finished. What I'm going to do is I did between videos line trees alongside the highway and just very lightly in through here. I don't want it too dense out by the lake, so I don't want to ruin everybody's view to the lake. I'm going to do the same thing over here, though. Real dense up against the highway and then lighter into there. I'm going to go to my forest brush tool, turn off auto density, bring my density down, bring my strength down, and come in through the middle part here. And just kind of dot some trees in. Just wherever they'd like to be. Happy little trees. It's my world. I can do whatever I want. Right, Bob? And there. Happy little trees. And then what I'm going to do is turn auto density back on. Bring my strength way up. And for back behind all of it, nice, dense wood area. To help with sound. We'll even do, like, both sides of the highway. I don't know if that'll help with sound or not. I just don't really want them in the roundabout, I say, as I put a tree in the roundabout. And then maybe even here, right next to this car park, just to make it look really creepy. You know, just, ooh, it's the forest car park. Don't worry, I'm going to take care of this roundabout right here, right now. Like this. There, I think that looks nice. So we've got some trees by the shoreline, visible from the shoreline. And over there's buildings. That will eventually get filled in once I start rebuilding on this commercial, I hope. I hope. What's on this road? Yeah, commercial. Which we don't have a whole lot of commercial need now. Okay, well, if that's the case, let's pause. And let's undo some of this commercial. Let's take it out. Not a lot. It's like that much of it. Put in an office as a buffer zone. Maybe even 2 in some of these places. And then, since we still have some residential demand, build out residential. Oh, no, not there. There we go. I think I got them all. Looks like I got them all. Yeah, I got them all. Cool. Cool. So let's do that as offices, I guess. Offices will appreciate being right next to that metro stop. And then we can do one smaller house there. Well, I don't know why you're not filled all the way. Oh, you are. Okay. There we go. That should balance out that commercial / residential demand a little bit better. And get this area all nice and done. And then it's just a matter of, over time, they will start upgrading. Like, some of them are already close to level 5 housing. Land value is the only thing holding it back. Which, once we get to 75,000 people, land value is not going to be an issue because we're going to build the Eden. Okay. Brandon Talks, take 2. The Eden Project. Yeah, finally got that out. Yeah, I kind of like this little lakefront area. I wasn't going to put anything over here originally, because it's so close to the edge of the map. But then I thought, you know, it's right here by the city. They'll have nice access, which surprisingly for only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 2-lane roads in and nothing but 2 lanes back here, the traffic is going fine. We've dropped down to 83%. Let's see if we've got any hot spots that we can deal with. Just because I'd like to get that back up to 84, maybe even 85. This is red, but moving. Those are parked cars. This is a little bit iffy here. It's mainly the cars coming down and out that are causing the problem in our left-hand turns. I bet this is the bulk of our not 84% right here. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't drop to 82 here really soon. I mean, it gets moving again, but see, now it's carrying over to there that we've got this all backed up. What I could possibly do to help that is make this one way. So I in, down, and out, and then that would make the left-hand turns there. So maybe even bring it all the way back to here, though. What is this zoned? Well, that's commercial. That might be okay. That might be my solution. Because that is getting pretty backed up. I hate all these cars parked on the road. Let's fix that. I don't mind it in some places, but not in all this industry area. I just think it looks, I don't know, I just don't like it. There. Same up here. Rid of this parking. There. And down here. And done. Now, oh, no, I missed one. Right? There we go, cool. I really am thinking I need to do one-way roads there, because that's just... These guys coming out are causing a bit of a problem. Granted, so are the people turning left. And then where's the issue here? People turning left. I wonder if I need to upgrade this into a 4-lane. I think I do. Let's do that. This road here. And what we'll do is come down here and do some lane management stuff here. So let's get rid of what's there. Oh, what did I click? Let's start that over. This one, delete it. There we go. Now go back in. Now you go to that lane. You can go there or there. You can go there or there, and you can go straight across. Actually, you are right only. What this should do, granted, these guys still have to cross over each other to turn left here, to turn left here, and over all that traffic, but it gives these guys out a dedicated right, these guys in a dedicated right, and then a dedicated straight through like that. That should help them coming out. Man, this is just a nightmare back here. It really is. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse the longer we sit here. Nah, I turned parking off on that one. Give me that. There we go. Oh, man. Yeah, this is getting bad. This is getting real bad. This is all industry is the problem. And I don't want to move it because then, one, I won't have this industry producing goods for the commercial over here and the commercial over here. Because these guys are mostly getting served by the two specialized industries, the farming and the forestry. Speaking of forestry, beautiful. But yeah, this is just bad. kind of wanting to watch it now that I've upgraded that to 2 lanes and changed the traffic if it doesn't kind of work itself out, maybe. Because during the live stream, what I did is I took off the square. You can see like the square right against the road no longer has a building, so they're not turning in and out of buildings off that road there. I almost think a traffic light here would help. Or instead, let's try this. Let's just make everybody on these side roads yield. Keep this main road going. Though I'm fearful that like here, they're never going to get out. If I can just get this, because see, this roundabout's getting terrible. If I can just get them in here and off that roundabout, then hopefully... Why are you guys on the roundabout yielding? This keeps breaking. Like, I'll set it, and then it goes away. And I don't really get that. That should not be happening. Alright, so coming out is clearing up. It's a little bit backed up and congested here. My side streets where I have them yielding are getting really congested. I'm kind of tempted. What are these buildings? I don't really have anywhere to do it though. I was kind of tempted to run like a little slip lane that just goes in so that they don't have to come down to here. And go through this intersection, but very few of them are turning right there. Yeah, this is all just getting backed up now with the yields on there. So instead of give way, let's first of all turn that off, turn that off. These two are fine. What I'm gonna try is a timed traffic light that has both of these nodes. Because you can add a junction just so that they're both running in the same thing. Alright, so I gotta think this through here. Alright, so we want to add a step. I could let like just one side go at a time, just and rotate around. That would work. So we'll do like this side and this side can go for like... There's not a lot of traffic on the side roads, so we'll say like 5 to 10. So they'll go. Then we'll add a step. Then we'll stop them. This side will go. And we'll get, since there is a lot of traffic here, we'll go 10 to 20. And then we'll add a step. Stop them. It's all getting backed up right now while there's no traffic management there. And then this will just be another 5 to 10. With these guys to come out. And then we'll add a step. Stop them. And then let these guys go. For 10 to 20. Add start and let's see what that looks like. Of course, they can't go anywhere right now because gridlock. It's going to have to cycle through a few times before it does anything. But now we're getting that side going through. As soon as this other side that's leaving town can get through, I think we'll be okay. I think that'll be fine. Because they're all going to get to move now because it's... See, that's why I have them synced up between the two intersections, just so they can just keep moving and they don't just get stopped at the very next intersection. So hopefully now this will work itself out. It's just going to take a minute, I think. Oh, now it's backing up this way again. Backing up over here. I was afraid of that. Is there a better way I can get these guys out of here? What if I... Oh, wow, it's backed up all the way to there.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
The last tsunami didn't do anything, though. They usually start over here, yeah. And the reason they don't really do that much damage is because, one, I don't have a whole lot of stuff down by the coast. But two, because of this big curve, it kind of loses its momentum as it comes around. Because it has to kind of follow this around. Some of it will spill out over this way. This right here always gets flooded every time there's a tsunami, but it's no big deal. I've got pumping trucks. There's nothing there that it can destroy. So it's usually fine. Sometimes this bridge gets washed up in a tsunami. But again, there's pumping trucks, so I don't have to worry about it. I've never had the tsunami come all the way down here. What's really funny is when I get a tsunami warning and in this area just floods, because this area always floods. You know, it just comes over here, it's like, look at the tsunami. And it's like one little house gets damaged, and it's kind of hilarious. Yeah, is my time traffic light working? Still all pretty congested. I mean, the reason I did a time traffic light with each direction having its own light was so that people could make their protected lefts. But it doesn't seem to really be helping, because what it's doing is backing up traffic this way, causing people to not be able to get out here. Because most of them are wanting to turn left there. So let's make this a no left-hand turn lane.
The Coast Guard is warning of a
You
tsunami
can
approaching
go
the area.
straight, you
Residents
cannot
should
go
avoid
left.
roads and waterfronts.
Same here. No lefts. Same here. No lefts. Make these guys go down somewhere else to do their left-hand turns. Right and straight is fine. Left is not. I mean, granted, straight, they still have to fight to get across, but at least they're not stuck behind this traffic here as far as it, you know, not wanting to clear out. Yeah, I don't know that my time traffic light is solving the problem at all. And I think my traffic percentage is just, yeah, we're down to 79%, and it's all right here. What's funny is my area with the time traffic light is doing okay, except for these two side roads. Well, we'll have to investigate this. For now, I'm going to turn that back off, because it's clearly not doing anything. So we're going to stop it, and then we're going to remove it. And we're just going to get rid of this and this. Whoops. Hit the wrong button again. We're going to get rid of that and that. Just let them duke it out for now. What I could possibly do is some lane markers again. Just to give people a dedicated lane. Like, you can turn there. You can go right or there. You can go there or right. You can go here. And if I do this type of thing, this could help, because then at least they have a dedicated lane to turn out into instead of this humble jumble that they're doing. Humble jumble, that's the official phrase. Yeah, lady, we can't hear you because industry's really loud. So we don't care about your tsunami. And you can have a dedicated lane there, and you go out there. Maybe that's all it's going to take, is just getting some good lane management in here. But my God, this is... How is this not able to handle more traffic than that? There's 2 lanes coming out, 3 lanes there. So many of them are coming down here when they... Maybe this needs a slip lane too. Like, just so they can come out, like, back here and then boop to the highway. Or down here to the highway. Let's see, where are they going? And then once we figure out where they're going, then we'll just wrap this up and fix it next time. So all of this traffic is mostly wanting to go straight across into there. Ooh. And then out that way. So I'm wondering if we maybe move this statue and put a little slip lane that kind of goes and takes them out over here and avoid the roundabout altogether. I mean, granted, the roundabout's supposed to be able to handle it, but it clearly can't. This is clearing up a little bit down here since I got those lane markers in there, but we're back up to 83%, but still not as nice as I'd like it to be. We'll have to deal with that probably in a live stream, So, you know, hopefully our tsunami's not too bad. But if it is, there's a cargo train to relax you. So until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.